Welcome to Something Extra. I am your host, Maria Severson. Today we are visiting Horvitz Youth Ability, and I am here with Heidi Solomon. Heidi, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Yes, I have the privilege of being the manager of the Horvitz Youth Ability Program. It is part of Jewish Family Service Association, and I feel like I have a monopoly on all the coolest people in the area.
I mean, tell us a little bit more about Horvitz Youth Ability and how did it get started?
So at Horvitz Youth Ability, we empower exceptional teens and young adults through volunteerism. So we believe that we help ourselves by helping others. And the program Youth Ability started in 2001. And there was a 10-city grant from the Corporation for National Service. And so there were Youth Ability programs all over the country. And then when the grant was over, each city had to find its own funding, and Youth Ability in Cleveland closed in March of 2005. And then they had written a grant, and so it opened up again in October of 2005, and that's when I started. So at that time, there was no more national program, there were no guidelines, and so I really had the privilege and opportunity of designing a program that really meets the unique needs of the teens and young adults that we work with in our area.
Okay. Did you say 20 years ago?
20 years ago.
So you've been here for 20 years?
20 years, I know. It's like flew by.
So that's how it got started. How has the program built as time went on?
So the program has really evolved to meet the needs of the young people I work with. So when I started, I was able to read about how it worked at first. And that was me going into some schools and helping the students get involved in internships and volunteering and giving back to the community. And that's originally how it started. And then it evolved. There was one school that I was going to fairly frequently closed down. There was some law changes in the state, and that closed. And that left open a space of time. And at that same time, one of the young people, his daytime program ended. And so he needs something to do during the day. I'm like, well, can come here. So that through that period of time, it evolved. So now we have people coming 8:15 to 2:45 every day for enriching activities that use their body and their mind. And then we have other activities, the after school, evening, and weekend, and they also evolve to meet the needs and interests of the young people in our program.
Okay, and you have what you call ambassadors.
Ambassadors.
And peer ambassadors.
Correct.
So who are the ambassadors?
Okay. Our ambassadors are our wonderful teens and young adults with developmental disabilities or some type of challenge. And we say that they have the privilege and responsibility. They are representing themselves, and they are representing everybody else just like them. And we want them to feel that empowerment when they are out in the community or when they're interacting with each other, so we really like to call them ambassadors. So peer ambassadors make the program integrated, so they come to us in different ways, and just to support and help. Sometimes they're getting community service hours, so.
Oh, so the peer ambassadors are kind of like volunteers?
Sometimes they're volunteers. They come to us in a lot of different ways. Yeah.
Okay. And what are the benefits of attending this program?
Okay. Well, I hope that for them, that every single day, we want to help them be their best version of themselves. And so we want for them to be working on, sometimes they're working on specific skills, like maybe they're working on counting, or maybe they're going to be able to walk a mile. But sometimes they're working on also really important interpersonal skills like kindness, or we've been recently talking about being humble. So we really want everyone to every day be moving the needle to be their best version of themselves. Another advantage is they really get to be out in the community a lot. And so it's nice because I see it like that other people light up when they see them. And I think it's a win-win because our young people are developing skills, and the community, they have so much to offer to the community. And so the community really benefits from them serving lunch or delivering flowers or whatever we're doing in the community that day.
So they're volunteering within the community.
They are volunteering, yes. So we believe that we help ourselves by helping others. So our days are scheduled around different volunteer activities. And sometimes, like, we'll be doing an art project, so they love doing art, but we'll be donating it. Or we're making handmade embossed cards, and then they learn, then they're going to sell the cards, and then we take that money, we put it in the bank, and then when we get a certain amount of money, they decide how to donate the money. So there's like the elements of the program are very comprehensive. So we want them, so like they get all those great art skills or fine motor skills when they're making the card. And then they get some interpersonal skills when they're selling, and some banking and counting skills. And then they get to be little mini philanthropists and donate the money.
That's so nice. And so describe some of the other activities that they're involved in.
So we volunteer in a lot of places. We volunteer at MedWish. We volunteer at National Council of Jewish Women. We volunteer at the Goods Bank. So there's lots of places that have volunteer programs where we are signing up and taking a slot there. And then there's also other places where we created a spot for ourselves. So for example, at the Rockefeller Gardens that are part of the Cultural Gardens, we are fully in charge of their All-American Vegetable Garden. So for the last few years, we're at the beginning of the spring, we are in the greenhouse, we are planting those seeds, and then when they grow, we're transferring them and we're caring for them. So I feel really lucky that they have this responsibility at the Rockefeller Gardens. A lot of times I see other groups visiting the gardens, but they don't get to be the ones like with the tools or going into the employee area or going into the greenhouse and seeing how they grow. We really get to be involved in that way. So, you know, another example is at the Jewish Federation, we developed a program where we run a snack cart. So on Thursday mornings, we're selling snacks. We also can sell our cards or soaps or magnets that we made. And it's not really a money maker. We have lots of items that are like 25 cents. We want to have low prices, so we're really encouraging sales and that interaction. So every Thursday, like, they're having these positive interactions with the staff there. The staff so excited to see them. And so they're saying hello or sharing about their week, and they're also learning those money skills with, you know, as people are paying and we're making change, and they give high fives when, you know, someone has exact change. So we really try to make every experience like fulfilling for them.
Oh, it sounds so nice.
Thank
so this program truly benefits individuals with Down syndrome.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, yeah. We want them. Like, I just always want them to be their best self. Like for example, like Ted doing the snack cart. He loves to have the tally sheet and keep track of, you know, did they get 1 bag of popcorn or 2 bags of popcorn? And he feels really proud about that, and it's exciting because I've seen his skills building, and he's able to do that tally sheet just a little bit better or more independently. And we try to give them lots of different opportunities. We're also able to put them in internships in the community. So many people, like, they're during the week, instead of being with us, they're at a school where they're helping young children or helping in the cafeteria, or there's a variety of different internships.
And how else can the community help? Are there volunteer opportunities or ways they can donate?
Oh, okay. Well, we love to have the community help. A great way that the community can help is if they have a volunteer need, if they have something where they say, like, you know, we want you to come and help. So I'm going to give you an example. The Maltz Museum came to us and said, we have a Chagall exhibit, and on this huge wall, we have nothing. Can you make something? So anyway, this seems like a very big wall, but we made this panel display. It's 4 plexiglass, 4 feet by 8 feet. We learned about Chagall. We learned about what he had created at the United Nations on peace, love, and human happiness. And then they created their own, and then we made it, and then it was on display at the Maltz Museum.
Awesome.
After the exhibit was done, it was then donated to Providence House of Crisis Nursery. So, like, that's amazing. We want people to recognize our talents, so that's a great way the community can help. Recognize our talents, let us know how we can benefit you.
And how can they contact you?
They can contact me through our website, jfsa-cleveland.org. Other ways community can be involved, we have lots of volunteer opportunities. We do take donations, and we're very grateful for the really amazing support we've received from Rick and Erica Horowitz, and who have endowed our program, and Charna Sherman, who endows all the internships. So we're really grateful for the support we receive.
Well, I'm so glad that I got to talk to you today, Heidi.
Oh, thank you.
We'll be right back with some of the ambassadors. Hi, I am back with some of the ambassadors. Can all of you guys introduce yourselves?
I'm Brittany.
I'm Teresa Noel.
Hi, my name's Ted.
Hi guys, how are you today?
We're good.
So I wanted to get you here and talk a little bit about Youth Ability. Can you guys tell me what Youth Ability activities do you enjoy? Yeah, Brittany.
My favorite activity is Tuesday night at play practice, and also performing in our show Kindness Grows.
You guys do a show?
Also, I like going on a yearly trip out of town. This is the year we went.
Where did you go?
St. Louis.
St. Louis?
Yeah. And last year we went to Baltimore. It was so much fun.
Yeah.
Also Thursday night exercise with the Youth Ability group. We either go spinning or walking. We went in the park. It was fun to spend time with my friends.
And what about you, Teresa? What activities do you like?
I'm doing art. I'm an artist. And I love to Mavish, and I'm working at Acacia, and I like friendship skills and spend time with my friends.
And what about you, Ted? What do you like about Youthability?
I like to work in marriage and car.
You guys learn a lot here? Like what? Tell me what you've learned.
I learned about kindness and friendship. I have many friends at Youthability. I have learned about volunteering and helping others. I have learned about self-confidence and working hard.
Teresa, what have you learned?
I learned friendship skills, to be nice and brush it off.
What about you, Ted?
Uh,
Can you tell me what you've learned here?
I learned nice a raffle.
And Ted, can you tell me about your trip to St. Louis?
Yes.
What happened?
Well, Boo, and Mama Sam, and Mitch.
Did the whole group go?
Yes.
Yeah? Was it fun? Yeah? And Teresa, what can you tell me about your internship at Pink Gorilla? Did it turn into a job?
Yeah, I cut ribbons by color, by a rainbow, and I cut scissors like triangles. And I'm with my mom. She is retiring.
Your mom's retiring?
Yeah.
And she'll be working with you?
Yes,
Oh, cool.
she's my mother.
What about you, Brittany? Tell us about your internship.
I work at Girls Sector Day School.
Mm-hmm.
I work in a classroom with little kids
Oh, what do you do there?
that are 18 months. I help them do activities and games. I help the teacher set things in the classroom, like lunch and activities. I read to the kids and take pictures during the day to get sent to their parents.
You guys are so busy. I'm glad.
Yeah,
Learning a lot, doing a lot of things, but you're not too busy for Desanio activities, no? What Desanio activities do you like to do?
I love holiday parties.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fun.
Buddy
Buddy Walk, that's coming up October 4th. What about you, Brittany?
I volunteer the World Down Syndrome Day
Oh, yeah.
and help mismatch
Mismatch the socks.
socks for the celebration.
Mm-hmm.
I participate in the cooking class on the Zoom.
Yep, with Amy.
Yeah.
Miss Amy.
I also help before with packing the snacks for the summer snacks lunch.
Okay. And what about you, Ted? Desanio activities that you love to do.
I like is Clever Day and the Buddy Walk and online.
And you used to be on Summer Snacks too, right? You and
Yes.
Teresa. You
Yeah,
guys
I
help.
was in the fall,
Uh-huh.
and I am thinking about my friend department is about Farley. She's really part of friendship.
Oh, is she part of this group?
Oh no,
No.
she's out
Yeah,
of town
sometimes. Okay.
in Ireland.
Well, thank you guys for being here today. And you got an audience out there that's starting to clap. You guys could clap.
My position is to help the ambassadors with whatever activities that they are involved with in a given day. So typically on Mondays, they go for a walk first thing every Monday, and then that is followed by a trip to Trader Joe's to pick up donated flowers, which get distributed at various places in the community, JFSA also. And then we have an activity, have lunch together, and then the group gets divided up, and some of us go to work in the food pantry at Jewish Family Services Association, and there's a group of ambassadors that also go to National Council of Jewish Women to assist in the Share What You Wear program. And I love these friends, and it's become a highlight of my week.
Well, we're really excited because our agency, Jewish Family Service Association, is turning 150 years old. And the history of the agency is really amazing, so we've been learning about it. The first clients of JFSA actually came over as immigrants from Eastern Europe on a steamboat and arrived in Ellis Island and made their way to Cleveland. So we've been learning a little bit about the history of the agency, and we're really proud to be part of this legacy that has been helping families in our area for more than 150 years.